Imagine a president, not just giving speeches or signing bills, but actually moving the stock market with his fingertips, turning the entire U.S. trading scene upside down with a single tweet. Sounds like an exaggeration? It's not. This is the story of Donald Trump, the man who turned Twitter into a financial weapon and rewrote the rules of Wall Street. But how? And why? And what really happened behind the scenes? Stick around, because this story is wilder than you think. When Trump took office in 2016, he wasn't your typical president. He came from the business world. He knew the market because he had lived in it, and he knew that one single comment from him could skyrocket a stock or crush an entire market. Over time, the market became hypersensitive. One tweet, trade deal with China is close. Boom, stocks soared. The next day, considering new tariffs, crash billions wiped out in minutes. Remember those days? Traders wouldn't sleep without checking Trump's Twitter first. It wasn't earnings reports or economic indicators moving the market anymore. It was the number of characters in a Trump tweet. China broke the deal. We will respond. Market tanks. Vaccine very close. Tremendous progress. Market explodes. It was as if Wall Street became an emotional creature, tied to Trump's every mood swing. Then came the storm. COVID-19. The world panicked. Investors ran. And Trump was thrown into the biggest financial crisis of his presidency. He tried the combination, insisted everything is under control. But the market wasn't buying it. In March 2020, the market crashed harder than it had since the Great Depression. And with every press conference, every tweet, Trump tried to prove he still held the magic touch. But for the first time, the magic started to fade. Today, Trump is no longer in office. But his impact, far from over. The markets still remember. Investors still flinch at his words. And his Twitter legacy? It's now studied like a financial phenomenon. So you have to wonder, was it all coincidence? Or did someone know how to ride every wave? Were those tweets just off the cuff? Or coded signals meant for very specific eyes? And the biggest question of all, was that the end of the story? Or are we about to witness the next chapter very soon? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, do you think Trump was manipulating the market? Or was the market simply obsessed with him? Maybe not in the traditional sense. He didn't pull strings behind closed doors. But he knew exactly how his words could shake the financial world. He wasn't just speaking to the public. He was speaking to the traders, the brokers, the whales. And maybe, just maybe, some of them were already positioned before the tweets dropped. Was the market obsessed with him? Absolutely. It was like watching a live show where the star controlled the spotlight and the audience reaction. Investors weren't analyzing numbers. They were analyzing Trump's tone, his mood, even the time he tweeted. And that's what made it so powerful. Because when the line between leadership and speculation blurs, you don't need a crystal ball. You just need to know when Trump's next tweet is coming. So was it manipulation or just masterful awareness? That's up to you to decide. But one thing's for sure. The market will never look at a tweet the same way again. Don't forget to follow me. We will meet in the next episode.